We have a friend named Kate who works with children with special needs, and she told us a story about Jamie, a 6-year-old with severe autism. Jamie's parents are Catholic, but they hadn't been to Mass in a really long time because they didn't know how Jamie was going to react. But one day they decided, we're going to do it. We're going to go to Mass together. So they called up Kate and asked if she would come. So they go to Mass and they sit in the back of the church, but Jamie starts getting agitated and she makes it clear she wants to sit in the front. So Kate and Jamie go to the front, and she chooses the first step of the altar. With the priest's permission, they sit there. And Jamie is silent through the whole Mass until the moment of consecration. At that moment, Jamie starts to speak. Hi, hello, hello, hi. And when the priest holds up the host, Jamie starts blowing kisses. And the remarkable thing is that Jamie is not at a cognitive level where she can initiate a greeting or an interaction. She can only mimic back what's being done to her. Jesus was blowing her kisses. And then at the moment of communion, Jamie holds up her hands as if to receive a hug. And she says, "You too." And her parents were shocked because the only time Jamie has ever said "you too" is in response to when someone first says to her, "I love you." And the reason why I tell you this story is because Jesus does that for each of us. He knows us. He knows our hearts. He knows what we long for. And he knows how we receive his love. Just like he did for Jamie, he knew that the way she could receive his love in Holy Communion was through kisses and hugs. And that's what the mystery of Christmas reveals. That God comes to us as an infant so that we would not be afraid to draw close to him. And even more so, in Holy Communion, God veils himself in the form of bread and wine so that we do not fear drawing nearer to him, coming even closer to consume him as our food, which is what happened that very first Christmas morning when Jesus is placed in a manger. A manger is a place that holds food. So when we come up to receive communion, our hearts become like that manger where Jesus is laid so that we can receive him and adore him. He is placed in our hearts as our food. But with most of us, he comes in silence, in the silence of that union. But just like for Jamie, he is communicating to us a very personal and particular and unique love. So I invite you this Christmas. Will you go and receive the Eucharistic Lord and let him love you the way he knows you need to receive his love? Will you say to him simply, "You too"? Merry Christmas.